Hello, everybody, and welcome to Thankful Thursday. I hope everybody's doing good out there and having a beautiful Thursday. Today is 5/23 of 2024. It's an 18, which is a number 9. Let's read the 9. I also want to say that we pulled another name from the hat for a winner last night, and our new winner is Patty 317. So Patty, get a hold of me via email and you'll get your free reading, and I will put it in the show more section and comment. It's Patty 317. She's the winner. Congratulations. Okay, now we have number 9. And you know I like 9 because it's like the last number, and it just keeps being a 9. Number 9 reveals that you have something new to learn. Be open, receptive, and curious enough to seek it out. You will then find wisdom and an unconditional, deep healing love. Number 9 will help you reach a point of completion so that you can turn your attention to the mysteries of the unknown and the new. In the energy field, 9 is indestructible without being inflexible. Number 9 always remains true to itself. 9 plus 9 equals 18. Whose numbers add up to 9? 9 times 9 is 81. Whose numbers add up to 9? Multiply any number by 9, then add the 2 digits of the resulting number together, and they will always add up to 9. It is almost as if it is absorbed every other number through this calculation. Number 9 teaches you how to do this, to accept the powers offered to you in order to achieve perfection. This number is fulfillment and completion, but also beginning and end. Yeah, we're coming to the end of one shift and we're going into the beginning of another shift. It's going to be beautiful. Okay, now we get a number 24, which is the tree of wishes is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. You once made a wish in the divine realms of fulfillment. Your ancestors have been keeping this wish safe since that day, as you were not ready for it to come true. You express a deep longing in this wish, and now the time has come. It will be touched by the divine source and will enter the realm of the possible. Although you have forgotten it in the intervening years, you now have the momentum and opportunity to achieve your desire. Your path has led you to a point where miracles can happen because you now believe in them. Miracles can only occur if you believe they are possible or truly want them to happen. Free from fear and with an open heart. Miracles take place daily throughout the world. You lost sight of all of these wonders for a time and deep down failed to believe that you are a creative being. Somehow, however, you are the one who shapes your world and destiny in creating a path of growth for you. You have forgotten that you can trust your path, but you are now ready to follow the path of your soul and insight in complete trust. This is why you have drawn this card. It is now time to signal that you are ready to receive a miracle. As your free will is respected in the spirit world, you have forgotten your wish and you did not nurture it with sufficient positive emotions. It is therefore now important to say a prayer expressing that you believe in miracles and are ready to receive one. It would be a shame to miss out on the opportunity, so do not delay. Yes, I do some meditation on that. Big time, because if you're a see it to believe it person, which there's a lot of us, there's a lot out there, you're not going to see nothing. Your mind is shut off. So you got to kind of open and jump out of the box and kind of release that aspect. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the crane, the herbal essence is sage, the healing crystal is hematite, and the number is 6. 6 reveals that uniting and attracting forces are now flowing into you. Make use of them to bring ideas and dreams to fruition. You will find courage and an unusual inner strength. Take a step forward and do not allow anything or anyone to stand in your way. You will be a conduit for the creation of new things. This number energy field is all about balance and the merging of opposing energies. It brings love, health, happiness, profit, and fulfillment of dreams. Right now, there is some really heavy, heavy energy out there. And if we let it, it will weigh us down. So right now, we have to kind of put a protection bubble around ourselves to just bounce off all the negative, because if you are a light worker, you will get a lot of it. I know I have been feeling really heavy and I have to walk away. If you have to scream, go in the woods and scream. If you have to cry, go in the shower and cry. If you want to laugh at yourself, just walk away. I mean, whatever you want to feel it. Because now is such a confusing time in the feelings world. And I love this big old tree with the little door in it. It's like going into the unknown. Okay, now we have, I'm going to go right into the practical magic this time, because yesterday we had a lot of caring, love, compassion. And today we got another number 24, which that's two sixes. That's a 24, and this is the 24. And this is be kind and charming. That is the knight in shining armor, showing you that he is strong, but he has a bunny that he's hugging, that he also can be loving and compassionate. That is a don't judge a book by its cover type of thing. Some people consider kindness a weakness, but they couldn't be more wrong. Kindness is a strength, it's a superpower, and you can make it contagious. Being kind improves the lives of those around you, as well as your own. It releases endorphins, which makes kindness a mood booster and a natural painkiller. There's a correlation between how kind you are and how happy you are. A 2019 study by Oxford University and kindness.org discovered that performing one kind act a day for a week boosted people's own happiness. And the more acts of kindness they carried out, the happier they were. It didn't matter whether it was for a stranger, a family member, or a friend. The result was the same. Being kind made them feel good about themselves. And this doesn't even take into account how much joy they were spreading to the people they were kind to, or the cascade of effect of that on others. Kindness is contagious in the best possible way. When someone shows they care for you, you are more likely to be caring in return. You will also be inspired to be kind to others as well. Additionally, those who view compassionate acts are encouraged to be more compassionate, magnifying the impact immensely. What a wonderful gift to give the world and yourself. In contrast, people who are treated unkindly are less likely to be kind or invested in the well-being of others. They'll start doubting their own worthiness too. Sadly, unkindness perpetuates itself just as strongly as kindness. When this card comes to you, it's a reminder to be kind to others, to the planet, and to yourself. These are stressful times, and it's easy to allow fear and anxiety to guide your actions. When circumstances are challenging, it can be hard to constantly be your best self and respond in the best possible way. But this makes kindness even more important and more precious. The smallest kind act can have a ripple effect that changes not only your day, but the mood and well-being of everyone you come in contact with, as well as being contagious. Kindness is teachable and cumulative. Admittingly, there are times when it seems the bullies win and you need to be ruthless and uncaring to succeed. But kindness does not equal weakness, just the opposite. It is a strength. There is a quiet but immense power in kindness, consideration, and compassion. Being kind improves your connection to others, increase your self-esteem as well as others, and breaks down the barriers between people put up around their hearts. There's barrier. Yeah, I agree. There is barriers around people's hearts because they don't want to get hurt. They're sick of being hurt. Being kind improves your connection to others, increase your self-esteem as well as theirs, and breaks down the barriers people put around them in their hearts. It can inspire real help, real work, and people who have felt diminished start to blossom. Whereas cruelty causes people to shut down emotionally, kindness does the opposite. You can achieve more and help others to achieve more because they feel supported, cared about, and seen. You can be gentle, yet tough in the pursuit of justice, fairness, and peace. Kindness is one of the most valuable, yet undervalued characteristic trait of all for yourself and the world. So allow it to transform your life and the lives of those around you. While there are immense personal benefits, kindness is also its own reward. So don't put conditions on your acts of service. Do nice things for the joy of spreading love and compassion in a sometimes discouraging world without the expectation that you'll get something in return. Do them not because of who the recipient is, but who you are. And when someone gifts you with kindness, accept it with grace and gratitude rather than refusing it or looking for an ulterior motive. And then pay it forward. Embody the kindness you want the world, and your own world will expand in beautiful ways. Kindness is a superpower. When I see ugly, it's just ugly. I don't care if it's nude. They can be as good looking as they want, but when they pull out their ugly attitude, I'm done. Yeah, it is ugly. So don't judge that good looking person by their looks because they could be very vicious. Okay, let's see what we got. We got the Messenger Oracle and know your power. And look at that horse. What energy that beautiful horse has. We got a horse the other day too. We've got two horses now. You have choice in all things. Your power is born of that freedom to choose. But with the freedom comes the burden of responsibility. To, to know your power, you must accept responsibility for your part in all your experiences, even when you allow another to impose their choice or will upon you. You have the power to choose if you wear a saddle or bridle, or if another will ride upon your back. Own your power, know it, and see it in all your choices and actions. Yeah, you can be powerful and kind, or you can be powerful and mean. And the powerful and mean is where this country has came from. This is what happens when you're powerful and mean. The country falls apart, the people fall apart, and then they have to restart and be kind to one another. So I guess that's what we have to do now because nobody wanted to work on themselves and nobody wanted to be wrong. And most of us are all wrong of something. I mean, that's the polarity, somebody's wrong, somebody's right, and nobody's right or wrong because it's an opinion. Okay, we got See the Signs, and this is an amazing card. This has the white dove, which the white feathers is our angel are around us, their business card. And yes, we've got an angel message today. We have the tree with the life in it and the golden egg in the middle that everything's protecting. The purple butterfly, the golden butterfly, the feathers to match, and the lion over here and the wolf. So it's protection, it's golden, it's beautiful, it's all earth, and it's definitely a sign. Okay. We are often sent small signs in the form of synchronicities and coincidences. Be watchful. Do not overlook them in the everyday rush of life. Words, numbers, and symbols that repeat, animals and birds that appear in your path, people who come in and out of your life at odd and similar times, and those flashes of knowing when you believe something will happen with every fiber of your being. These are all things you are meant to see and hear. Message from Gaia and Great Spirit sent to aid your journey. I love that because we got a Gaia card today and we got a Gaia card yesterday. And that is Mother Earth. That is our planet. That is what we live on. And that is what we should love and take care of and nurture. And then we got this one, and this is an amazing design of a card. It's Seek Your Answers Within, and it's got the bear with the energy and the source in the heart all open and blazing with fire. If you find yourself confused, your intuition and inner voice drowned out by the answers, wisdom, and advice of others, then it is time for you to step away, withdraw to a place of solitude. Like the bear, it is time for you to hibernate, to go within and seek the void, and to embrace the silence that dwells within. Within that silence are the answers to your questions. And because they are answers born of your truths, they will be answered, answers that move you forward instead of holding you still. I think that that is a great message because we are looking at everything around us and we have people, and we do it, telling everybody what's real, and we don't even know what's real. So I think we really need to go within a lot. I know I went out in the sun today and I did some meditation, and it made me feel a lot better. So we got the angels and ancestors, and we got another wolf. We've been getting the wolf a lot. This is winter, take care of your needs. The wolf is a beautiful creature. I mean, we've got to look up, I've got to look up into the wolf because we've been getting a lot of wolves. Do everything you need to be at your best, then move beyond your fears of limitations. For many of the animal realm, winter is a time of hibernation and retreat. You may wish to curl up in a ball too, but although you may not feel as bright as you'd like to, be a primal force within is encouraging you to continue. The winter card features a wolf, one of few animals that stay active all year. Wolves know what it's like to work alone or thrive within a pack. So if you feel you need to go it alone at this time, know that wolf medicine will help you move beyond your insecurities and relax in your own space. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears. Although you may feel in the dark, get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. When the winter card arrives in the future position of a spread, or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regard of the question or intention. That's the second time we got miracles. That is a good sign of miracles to come. That is a synchronicity because we got it twice. And we've got the wolf. I'd have to go back, but I'm pretty sure we had a wolf. We had seek your answers, and it was the wolf. And I think we just had a wolf and a lion on this one, the black wolf. And then we had a wolf. So yeah, I'm going to have to go look on a little bit more of the wolf because we've been getting a lot of those. Okay. And a couple horses. Now, this just flew out. This card really wanted the same. Seer, see beyond the current situation. And she's got her crystal ball and she's got her eyes covered. She's trying to go in and see what's going on. Look beyond your current situation, raise your vibration, and focus on love. Most, if not all, traditions have a seer in some shape or form. Seers are the intelligent and intuitive beings who serve as direct channels for information on what's occurring now and what's about to unfold. Their energy isn't about predicting your future for you, but about showing you how your intentions are creating it. A true seer will help you see that your intentions can change, therefore, so can your future. The message of this card is to let the clairvoyant within you rise up so that you can see the way forward yourself with your spiritual eyes. Clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future, it's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. You're being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so that your experience can be more enjoyable. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening. So stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. That was a great message from the angels and ancestors. Okay, I'm going to read the Gateway of Light activation because we got Gaia Gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. We've been getting Gaia a lot lately, folks. We really need to go back to earthing and go back to Gaia. The Gaia Gateway is the chakra that connects us directly with the mind and intelligence of Mother Earth. This chakra is now not very well known, but is now being acknowledged as one of the key energetic spaces we can connect with to activate the ascension process. For many years, ascension has been thought of as moving beyond the limitations of the body and transcending the physical realm. But it is, in fact, the process of becoming present in the body in full awareness of the spirit within. The Gaia Gateway is found below our feet, under the Earth Star Chakra. But when we're connected to it, it's best to imagine it in the center of the Earth. The best way to describe it is as a wormhole or portal in the center of the Earth that allows us to connect directly with the non-physical intelligence of Gaia. The spiritual presence of planet Earth. The Earth is a highly spiritual, intelligent, aware being. She has lived through many challenges and experiences that have led her to where she is today. No matter what has been served up to her or how many of us have mistreated her, she has found a way to survive and thrive. Sometimes it is not our role to know how everything will unfold. When you draw this card, it's a reminder to trust the plan. The wisdom of Gaia is with you at this time, and you can enjoy the natural expansion that is taking place. You may have a tendency to go traveling and look to the stars for answers, but realize that the planet you call home has much to offer too. You have chosen to be here. This may not be easy to accept, especially if your current reality is a harsh one, but your current experiences are vital for your growth. The Earth herself cannot escape the challenges that she is facing at this time. Learn from her strength, learn from her yearning for a better future. Come back to her. She is your chosen home. I love that because, yeah, we did make a decision to come down here. It's all our decision, it's all our choice. Okay, now those two are going to be saved for Pat later because we have a visitor. And actually, we have a few visitors. And Dreams of Gaia, we're going to go to because Dreams of Gaia was doing a lot of blockage stuff. We got a number 4, which is fire. And this one's ready. This is action. This is concentration. This is focus. This is energy, application, practice, increased skills, impetus, work ethic, focus, mind, emotion, and deliberate action, creating impetus and momentum, establish a good work ethic, establish a creative process, devote time to regular practice, be willing and prepared, pay your dues. Something is falling short of its target. When the 4 of fire appears reversed, it symbolizes a warning that something may be falling short of its target. Despite all caution and care, something may be about to go awry and not as planned. You may or may not be able to determine the cause, but just in case, it is time for scrutiny and double checking. Maybe a little adjustment here and there can get things headed in the right direction once more. Now is not the time for complacency. Be vigilant and prepare to act if needed. Yeah, a fire that's reversed is basically a warning card, and it's just telling you to focus and pay really close attention on things because something is awry and you're not seeing it. So think about that too. It when you're going through things like that, you got to kind of step back and think about it for a minute, just like we do in a normal thing, before you go all crazy and get into it. Okay, because we've always got not everything is as it seems. We got the Six of Pentacles as a clarifier, and that's generosity. You receive a gift, which may be money or another token of love, friendship, or support. This is a feeling good money. If you're the recipient, you will feel genuinely grateful. Equally, you may be the one donating time, effort, or money. And you do this with thought and sensitivity, whether you are giving to an individual, such as a friend who has struggled, or to an organization, such as a favorite charity. Receive any gift with thanks and grace. And if you are giving to others, enjoy it. Giving is its own reward. That's another compassion card. Compassion with a strength, a generosity with a reversed fire. And then the Gaia, and then the seer, and see the signs. I think you need to see the signs. I think I would stick with that one because that started this. Seek your answers within, you know, the power, be kind. Yeah, see the signs. There's some signs going on that you're not paying attention to. So maybe you need to look a little closer. We also got the Five of Earth, and this is the trickster, and this was reversed. Easy options, easy money, convenience, deception, unnecessary risk, addiction, blame. Avoid easy answers. Think twice about taking risks. Something is not as it seems. Something is being overlooked. Something is not as it seems. And with getting generous with this one, somebody might be being generous, but maybe wants something in return. Uh, be careful with that because that's like an easy answer. Something is not as it seems. Be honest with yourself. You're accountable. Do you gamble with another's future? Consider the feeling of others. Look beyond selfish desires and blame. There is a wee devil within all of us who whispers that we are acting for the greater good or not at fault. We are not at fault where others are concerned. Does that voice encourage you to laugh aside the fears and concerns of loved ones, or to respond with a defiance anger? It is time to let your conscience guide you instead of selfish desires. Remember, your actions and choices have the power to do lasting hurt to others. Are you choosing to be blind, or to turn your back on those who love you in order to cater to your own self-interest, bad habits, or addictions? Are you gambling with someone else's future happiness as well as your own? It is easy to say that those you hurt are responsible for what they choose to feel and how they react, but embracing this belief, even if it is true, will still show a marked lack of empathy and understanding. Your words and deeds have influences and consequences. Do not deceive yourself into believing that you are above reproach and accountability. When the reverse fire of earth appears, you are being cautioned against arrogance and pride. Understanding and consideration for others is needed at this time. Yeah, with the trickster and the action card, that look, see, she's in the background and she's like, forget it. She either that or he just took advantage of her. And yeah, you don't want to do that. That's a warning. That's a pay close attention to things type of warning. Because we also, as a clarifier, we got a number 18, which is a 9, and that's illusion. So We got the trickster, illusion, action. Don't make things easy. Don't do things easy just because. Look over everything. And this could be acting like a generous person, and it's still an illusion. They can be generous and then they can be vicious. It could be like, I'm seeing like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type person in these cards that someone is involved in, or you may be, and you need to fix yourself because there is an illusion there. Give yourself time to work out the best way forward. Your intuition holds the answers. Pay attention to its messages through feelings and dreams rather than rely on a logical approach to a problem. The moon watches you, questioning what you see. Can you see beyond illusion when doubt and confusion threaten to overwhelm you? A situation or relationship may seem appealing under the romantic light of the moon, but will it stand the test of time? Your intuition may be telling you that everything is not as it seems. An additional meaning of the card is that hidden fears and old memories surface as you work through an emotional block. Somebody's got some major deception going on. Yeah, I'm seeing that this person is maybe generous looking on the outside, but what is this gentleman like? Or female? It could be male or female. What are they like on behind closed doors? Because what's going on is an illusion. Decisions, dilemmas, sadness, the past, fear, unconscious, and doubt. You've got some doubt going on about something. And I think you really need to step back and kind of relook at it before you just jump in. Because this is a collective reading. So this is a lot of different energies, and there might be different scenarios. It could be a partnership, it could be a friendship, it could be a family member, it could be anything like that. So if you have something going on in your life kind of like that, just take a better look at it before you just jump in. And we got a number 4, which is, it was 4 of water. What was interesting is we got a lot of water and we got a lot of fire. We only got 1 earth. Uh, Confidence, awareness, self-acceptance, forgiveness, self-belief, deserving, receptive, and consequences. You are beautiful. Be aware of weaknesses, but focus on strengths. Mistake an opportunity to learn. Let go of the idea of perfection. Love yourself for who you are. Happiness at another's expense for the emotional cost of your actions. I am feeling like there is someone, male or female, I don't know which, that is very deceptive with you, but generous with all others. And you see through it, but you're not sure because they've got that Dr. Jekyll and Hyde attitude. 1 minute they're nice, and the next minute they're a monster. So that's what I'm seeing. And with the beautiful card, the beauty of this card come up, I'm thinking somebody's making somebody feel pretty ugly. And that's sad because that's the way they feel about themselves and they're putting it on you. The 4 of water stands before you with quiet confidence and awareness. Despite his scarred appearance, he sees only beauty when he looks at his reflection. A gentle smile curves his lips as he regards himself with kindness and understanding. He has many weaknesses. During his lifetime, just inhale. Okay, got some insight. Okay. He has many weaknesses, and during his lifetime, he made many mistakes, and yet he chooses to see the lessons he has learned and forgive himself instead of holding on to the feelings of shame, regret, and guilt. Every scar makes him more beautiful, and every mistake presents him the opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become wiser. Like all of us, he has many strengths to balance out his weaknesses, and it is these strengths on which he chooses to focus. He believes he is deserving of both love and happiness, and even when life offers an experience that scars, he refuses to allow hurt or disappointment to erode his self-belief or close his heart. This does not mean that he is blind to his flaws. Rather, he accepts them for what they are, parts of a whole that is imperfect and perfect at the same time. Mm. Ah, I have a frog in my throat. I love that part. And I'm going to read that again because I think a lot of people really need to hear this. I do too. I mean, I think this is a beautiful. This does not mean that he is blind to his flaws. Rather, he accepts them for what they are, parts of a whole that is imperfect and perfect at the same time. They always say that your wounds, the light shines out of. It's like a learning experience. The Four of Water arrives in your reading to ask whether you look at yourself with less love than you should. Do you see only your flaws and imperfections and feel as if you should apologize for having them instead of seeing them as something that gives you depth and character? Those flaws and scars and imperfections are aspects of your nature that make you truly beautiful. You should shine like the sun if you would accept them and forgive them and allow them to simply be a part of who you are. It is time to let go of the idea that to be perfect is to be without flaw. Stop looking for the perfect relationship, the perfect idea or creation, the perfect career or the perfect opportunity. Every relationship, every idea or creation, every career path, and every opportunity has flaws, imperfections, and the potential to fail or go awry. Realize that perfection is a paradoxical state that exists only when there is a peaceful acceptance and unconditional love for those scars, weaknesses, and flaws. Perfection is only achieved in seeing, accepting, and loving the flaws, and knowing that they are an undeniable, necessary part of the beautiful, magical whole. The Four of Water comes to ask that you release any feelings of inadequacy or discomfort. You're in this moment everything you are meant to be and so much more. Love yourself without condition. Beautiful magical whole. Yeah. Uh, it's beautiful when you see something like this. And he's looking at the reflection and he's got the scars and one eye gone. But when he looks at the reflection, he's not sad, he's smiling. Yeah, that's a great message for anybody because we are all beautiful and unique in our own way. And don't ever let the outside world get to you because that's how they feel about themselves. Just remember that. King of Pentacles was the clarifier, and that's trust. And I heard trust a couple times in those cards, and I was thinking, I couldn't remember if we got the trust card. This king reveals a man who is ambitious, trustworthy, and protective. When he commits to a project or relationship, he is loyal to the last. He can be a powerful business owner or leader. He has a hands-on attitude. As the U card in a reading, he represents generosity and love. What you gain, you share with the people who are important to you. Protect what is yours while helping those on their way up the ladder. Enjoy the rewards that success brings: money, protection, power, loyalty, stability, leadership, commitment. Um, there is some issues in these cards, but they're still good. There's still some positive outcomes about it. I think some people need to do some dark night of the soul and reflection on what's going on in their world. We also got the Two of Water. Oh, no, wait. Okay. We got the Two of Water. Yes. I thought I missed one. And this could either be a partnership, whether it's a friendship, a relationship, whatever it could be, a family member. It's intimacy, closeness, trust, commitment, reconciliation, equality, union, codependency, and taking sides. Go beyond, I want to make sure it wasn't reversed. Go beyond infatuation and attraction. Intimacy, sharing, giving, and communication. Time to forgive and seek reconciliation. A meeting of the minds and hearts. Put aside judgment and blame. Cherish all your loves. Maintain independence and avoid codependency. Avoid taking sides. The Two of Water represents a relationship that has moved beyond infatuation and physical attraction to one that is built upon a foundation of deeper mutual love, respect, trust, or shared interests and values. It symbolizes a meeting of the mind and heart that is free of the desire to possess or control. This relationship is a unification of two hearts and minds, not with the purpose of becoming whole or to become complete each other, but with the intent to share, to enrich, and to enhance each other's lives. This is a time of giving, sharing, and communication. A relationship is founded on intimacy, to share your thoughts, feelings, goals, and fears with the one you love is to be intimate. To hold them, to listen, and show interest is to be intimate. To show affection by reaching out to stroke their cheek or hold their hand or is intimate. The Two of Hearts ultimately symbolizes intimacy within a relationship. It is also represented a time of forgiveness and reconciliation. If a rift has developed between lovers or friends, now is the time to let go of hurt and anger. Put aside judgment and blame. Do not allow arrogance, wounded pride, or ego to destroy a relationship. Where you can take responsibility for your own choices and actions within the relationship, and be mindful of how they have impacted and influenced that relationship. The Two of Water invites you to communicate, to forgive, or apologize now. And with that one, we got judgment, self-reflection. And I talked about judgment in there. If you feel you need to give a person a second chance or return to an old situation, now is the time to decide. If you're reassessing the past in other ways, don't be too hard on yourself. It's time to revisit the past, to take stock before you move on. You may muse on happy memories or discover that there's unfinished business. So you may find yourself being in touch with someone from the past or revisiting an old situation to find answers. At this time, you'll also be judging yourself on the past actions. Did you do the right thing? An additional meaning of the card is spiritual connection, linking with those in spirit, guides, angels, and loved ones. Yeah, that really makes sense. And we got the eight of cups. No? Okay, that came in. Okay. The Eight of Cups flew out during that before I pulled the other card. So I kept it. I got confused. I wondered why I had that extra card. But I remember now. The Eight of Cups says it's change. And this is follow your heart and go forward. Endings, departure, journeys, movement, transition, travel, and vacations. It's time to take your leave, and this is exactly the right time to move on. You may have already left a relationship, home, job, or other commitment at an emotional level. So there is little drama or moral struggle to contend with as you say a quiet goodbye. You are ready for change. The card can also reveal a journey or change of scene, such as going on vacation or taking short trips away. I would re-listen to that because I think there's some relationships in their situation, and we've got one more Dreams of Gaia, and we got the Ace of Fire, and the Ace of Fire was reversed. This is new beginnings, opportunities, actively pursuing your goals, take advantage of what's being offered, move beyond research and planning, weave your future into being, take something old and make it better, break with tradition and offer something new. Uncertainty inspires procrastination. The reverse Ace of Fire represents uncertainty. You are not sure of what you want, and so you may procrastinate, do everything but what you know you should be doing. To help you pass, to help you pass this block, the Ace Reverse asks that you look within and clarify your objectives. Do you have too much on your plate already? Do those responsibilities prevent you from focusing on your objectives and the steps you need to take in order to have them manifest? It is time to decide what it is that you truly want so you can act. Know that you can do what needs to be done in order to accomplish your goals. Um, and this is another fire, and with the egg, the spider's protecting the golden egg. So yeah, and this talked about a lot of everything is kind of correlation in this because the last one we got was the five, the wisdom. That was the clarifier on that. And that's the high priest. Listen to your inner wisdom, which will guide you towards a new path, educational path, belief, or a teacher. This is educational, traditional beliefs, ceremonies, unity, marriage, values, and authority. So that was warnings, it was blessings, it was good, it was kind of ugly a little bit there that you might want to pay attention to. We all might want to pay attention to it. Now, we got 3 4s in that one. And I looked up the angel number for the 4 because I enjoyed reading. Now, 3 4s is a powerful message of love, support, and guidance from your angels. It serves as a reminder that you are on the right path. Your angels are by your side, offering their support. We had a couple other cards that said we were on the right path too. So I know we're on the right path. It's just a long road. Now we've got our visitors here that decided to come out and play, and the Divine Master. And the first visitor was Thoth. Divine magic. The teacher awakens, the student becomes the master. Thoth is the ancient Egyptian Ibis head, teacher of writing, divine magic, and the moon. Acknowledged as a sacred scribe who created writing, he was considered to be the maintainer of the Egyptian universe. It is said he was the priest king of Atlantis and was dedicated to leading the Atlantean people in a loving way that was firm but fair. However, no matter how hard he tried to direct them, many of them didn't obey the spiritual laws, which brought a cataclysmic end to their civilization. In the Western magical community, Thoth is seen as an all-powerful spiritual guide who can help us understand the energies of magic and the power of our will. He is the mastermind behind the Hermetic text, and the ancient Greeks knew him as Hermes Trismegistus and the Romans as Mercury. When you feel called to this master, it's because divine magic is unfolding in your world and you are ready to write the story of your life. Ooh, I love that. The powers of heaven and earth are uniting at this time, putting the power of creation into your hands. Whatever you set out to do, you will do. You are in a vortex of manifestation. All of the lessons of the past have given a better understanding of what will be best for your highest good and truth. You are a magical being who deserves to have a magical life. Believe in who you are and call in all you need and more. You are no longer the student, you are the teacher. Take everything you have learned and put it to use. Your life will never feel complete and fulfilled until you share what you have experienced during this incarnation. There are lessons to be learned from the events of your life that will be great gifts to those who receive them. Take the time to create a plan of action and put down in writing what you intend to do so that the universe can bear witness to it and support its unfolding. Manifest, 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 meditate, 2 M's. And this card flew out after that card and I kept it. Usually we only get 1 card with these. Because that's Michael and Faith, spiritual calling, divine protection, and breakthrough moment. That's our archangels. Archangel Michael is one of the best known and most trusted angels across the cosmos. He is the leader of God's protective legion of angels and works tirelessly to guard all those who call on him for protection from lower vibrational forces and negativity. Archangel Faith is his twin flame. As her name suggests, this powerful feminine archangel helps us move into a deeper state of faith and trust, both in our higher power and in the goodness that runs through humanity itself. Both of these angelic beings can create a powerful force field around you so that you can feel safe to be yourself and maybe reveal some of the tender aspects of yourself and your spiritual talents. For the most part, Michael and Faith are with every light worker that walks the planet, and just by thinking of them, we invoke their protection. The universe needs you. Where you are now is where you are most needed. Consider yourself strategically placed. Even if where you are is less than ideal, know that there is an opportunity there to align with purpose and meaning. If you are experiencing a dark cloud of uncertainty or fear, call in Michael and Faith to light the way. If you have been asking to be shown your life purpose, know that where you are right now, what you are facing will help you be of greater service. Your life is destined to be aligned to spirituality and higher purpose. And this particular challenge is actually the moment when you break through into a greater understanding of who you are, who you truly are, and why you are here at this specific time. Those were great messages. We have one more. We have the Human Spirit Oracle, number 36, which is a 9. Okay, I've already read the meaning of the 9. Too many hats. He looks like Santa Claus. Too many hats. I love me a good hat, and look at you. Wow, you sure look good in a hat, or 12. You know, though this doesn't mean you have to wear all the hats all the time. You know that so much is expected of us, sometimes to be all things to all people. We are given so much responsibility in so many aspects of our lives that we are suffering from horrendous hat hair. Oh, and also it will lead you to spreading yourself too thin and being burnt out. We are asking you today to recognize that you are bogged down with too many hats and hang some, or even one on the hat rack. Run your fingers through your hair and feel that weight lifted. So somebody's got too much going on and somebody needs to slow down. And that was a great reading for today for Thankful Thursday. And I will be back tomorrow with Freedom Friday. Again, the winner that I pulled today was Patty 317. Patty 317, get a hold of me. Congratulations, you won the free reading. So I guess that's it. I love everybody, and make every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.